She has a cold, let her rest. She's a summer servant, the ice is just gonna melt. His pizza got a meteor. Like that hits the wrong base, all life for nothing is gonna be gone. The instant Elia decides to summon Karna to help out, this guy's gonna switch sides to the beasts. Imagine being a summer servant who doesn't even know how to swim. Have you seen what this girl's been through? You wanna put her into even more trouble? This guy is a child murderer. This girl is in a race with her chastity vow at stake, which is something she places its most importance at. Yet she was distracted enough to lose because she went off to run after a fucking apple. Is she stupid? This chick was married off to Barry Gut, one of the most sadistic and despicable people out there, and she was enjoying every goddamn moment of it. This guy couldn't even handle being sexually harassed by Musashi. How do you expect him to handle the pressure of being a grand? The dead man's hands consist of 2 aces and 2 eights. While that is a powerful hand, it will lose to any 3 of a kind or any other higher hand. So you should instead wait until an archer with Horror Street Fush as an MP shows up. You know what they say, those who can do it, teach it. The only thing keeping this girl from a sex offender register is being underage. This guy had divine aimbot and a literal giant as a target, yet he still managed to miss 4 out of 5 shots. She betrayed Runny 13. How could you? This woman was dancing so hard that she was destroying the world, and the way she was stopped is by her husband getting underneath her feet to cushion the impact. Are you some kind of degenerate who likes being stepped on? Say with me now, the archer class is really made out of archers. Really? Blackface? Not cool, bro. Yeah, charm lock, whatever. What happens if she has to fight someone who has actual standards for women? I mean, do I really have to say it? This guy is called the king of jobbers for a reason. His adult version could have even been some Hungarian woman. You think his skilled version is gonna be able to do anything to protect the world? You're really letting someone who's all buddy-buddy with the foreign threats be on the position to protect us for the foreign threats? What are you, the US Department of Defense? I don't know what a legal shower is, and I sure as hell don't want her to be the one teaching us. This guy's so pale, I think he'd disintegrate the moment the sun comes out. This woman is such a girl failure that she's the subject of the world's very first diss track in the Epic of Gilgamesh. Old man couldn't even survive being thrown into a raging deadly waterfall. Like, what a loser. If you're gonna steal the gimmick of a Guilty Gear character, at least commit to it. Where the fuck the giant anchor at? The game itself calls her a mistake, like come on. Man, you're a mother of 12, you're well past the age to be acting like that. Those horns are way too big, there's no way this girl has good balance. If you're gonna summon a guy whose entire purpose is to break the laws of thermodynamics, I'd expect him to at least, be actually able to do that. Bro, you are not Hakuman, get out of here. Mighty, going to me, the truth, speak a real fucking language. She wouldn't ever be able to fight for humanity, because the moment she goes out, Disney is gonna copyright sue her ass. This dude fell in love with a pigeon. You're gonna trust the fate of humanity to a furry? Wait, what are furries for birds called? Dude wanted to fuck his sister so hard he killed himself. Enough said, imagine if the president called himself Big Satan. That's basically what Nobunaga did by accepting the title of Dairoku Taimao. That's like trusting the fate of humanity at the hands of the kid from 5th grade who thought he was Shadow the Hedgehog. The so-called virgin goddess fell in love with the first womanizer who hit on her. Like, come on. The word Orion has the same root word as urine, because the gods pissed on a bag, buried underground, until 9 months later, a baby came out. You are trusting the fate of humanity to a literal piss baby. Fortnite isn't a replacement for actual combat experience, get out of here. This boy caused the legendary war over Coochie. Like, I think the Grange is supposed to know which head he should use to think. So this guy just casually admits to having the ID in the event. Like, I'm pretty sure that disqualifies you from the draft. His MP is a bunch of books. Like, that's gonna make the enemy smarter, not defeat them. He's not the real Robin Hood. He's just a guy who did the same thing as he did, so people start calling him Robin Hood. Like, come on dudes, identity theft is no joke. Why do you need so many guns for a single target MP? Like, I think I'd expect a Grant to be able to kill one guy without needing 15 different guns. Throwing random shit at people does not make you an archer. Like, at least the Stay Night guys had actual weapons. You're just throwing everything at the kitchen sink and hoping something sticks. She married a guy who looks exactly like her in drag. Like, I think she might be a narcissist. His biggest accomplishment was failing to kill a guy. Like, come on, So this guy's big plan is to industrialize Japan and build giant robots. You're not Dr. Eggman. Unfortunately, ending world hunger does not fall under the Grand Archer's jurisdiction. So the Yonagata would use Naginatas to compensate for their shorter range and height. And also, Tomoe's biggest exploit was the time she killed the guy barehanded and ripped his head off and brought it to her husband. So, why is she an archer? He's not even strong enough to fight his oppression. Someone call Goku. This kid's family tree is a figure 8. Biggest accomplishment was dying. UDK sounds like a shitty ass white boy rap band. What if the opponent doesn't have an apple in its head? What if they hate apples? What if apples go extinct? So what this supposedly smart person who had her whole life and her life as a servant to come up with a plan to kill an immortal, and her grand conclusion was, let's make a B-horror movie plot. This woman is wearing the bare minimum of clothing to not be considered naked, and is walking around with a bunch of golden chains and jewelry that were supposed to be used to humiliate her, yet she's trying to pretend this is some sort of empowerment thing. Yeah, no, she's just a fucking pervert, okay? So here we can see that none of the archers in Fate Grand Order is really worthy of the grand title. So instead we should look for archers outside of Fate Grand Order. Release the twink lasagna!